Let's kitbash a scene. I'm going to be using Castle Valley Collection, which is a great collection of rocks, industrial mining equipment, which is some mining equipment, and Adventure Creator, probably the best tool for creating adventures. Why am I doing this? Well, I want to build a really simple little game which is going to test a mechanic for my main game, Rogue Wave, and in that game I need a great big huge cavern with mining equipment, and in here there's going to be an event that the player needs to investigate. So I want to create this level super quick, so kitbashing is the way. Let's do it. This is the first pack that I'm going to be using. It's Castle Valley Collection. It's $75 when at full price, but it's often on sale. This is a really good collection of rocks, and it has a fantastic scene that I figured I'd be able to turn into a cavern fairly quickly. So that's what I did. Let's have a look. This is the demo scene in my project. First thing that I did was add a quad in and put that in at the roof level of the cavern. Once I had that roof in, it was then time to find a texture that would be good enough. I didn't need to create a new texture because this is going to be a very dark cavern. You're not going to be able to see it very well. So I just found something that looked reasonably good, set it up as static, tweaked a few settings here and there just to get it that little bit better, and we were good enough. And here's what I had after just a few minutes. We've got a roof on a cavern. In the cavern I've taken out all the vegetation that was there in the original scene, removed some of the rocks, etc. But I have the basic part of my cavern ready, so it's time to work on the lighting. Now, lighting would be a 2 or 3 hour video in its own right. My first attempt, which took out all of the lights and the directional lights and so on, clearly way too dark. Now, this is a problem I think many indies do when they're creating horror games. They create really dark scenes and then they give the player a flashlight, and that kind of narrows the player's view and makes it easier to give jump scares and things like that. But you never see that in really good movies, or rarely at least. The other problem that you have in indoor places like a cavern where there's no natural light is you can't use directional lights. There's not enough control over what happens to the light. So I went into an asset that I'm using for another part of the game. It's not inside of this scene, but it'll be in some of the other scenes. And I found some standing lights like this, and I started to work on those and get the color a bit more blue, a bit more horror, and insert those into the game where I could create a little bit of light within the cavern. Now, these lights are not going to be very bright, but they're going to have quite a lot of indirect light, so that will contribute quite nicely. Also, I wanted to change the environmental lighting for the same reason. Get lots of bounces, a lot of indirect light in there. I also put in a little bit of fog, but I think I'm going to put a fog asset in at some point. And then I baked the light, and with that, it looked pretty good. So now we had our cavern, I needed to put some mining equipment in it, because this is a mine, not just a cavern. This industrial mining equipment asset is old, but it converted to URP no problem. So I simply imported the demo scene for this, moved it into the open space that I had in my cavern, and then went through and made it fit. And that meant deleting some things, moving some things, realigning some things, but overall it was super easy. Yes, some people see this as cheating, but I don't care. I'm trying to go really, really quick here. I'm not trying to be super original. I'm just testing out an idea. So getting something together that looks good quickly is my goal. And I think it does look pretty good. It has a drill, it's animated, makes plenty of noise. I'm going to be able to do a lot with this when I start building the scene out proper. Next up is to put the Adventure Creator in here. This mini game is going to be an adventure, and Adventure Creator is one of the oldest and best assets on the store for this kind of work. Now, adding Adventure Creator to the scene is super easy. You simply click a button. Literally, it is that easy. Well, you have to move the start position for the player too, but that's it. Once you've done that, you have a controller and you can walk around the scene. And that's it. I have the basics of my scene, so now I can get on to actually creating the gameplay elements, which means that the player will be coming down here after something happens, not going to reveal what, and they come into the area where the drilling is happening, and that's where the entire game is set up. So we've used 3 assets in here. We've used the Castle Valley Collection for the cavern. We've used the industrial mining equipment for the drilling area, and we've used Adventure Creator at the moment just for a really simple controller, but that's going to become very important later. Took me about 2 to 3 hours to make this scene entirely, and it's feeling great at the moment. The idea here is all about speed. I just want to test a game mechanic that I want to put in my main game development for Rogue Wave, but I didn't want to spend time doing it within Rogue Wave because I don't know if it's going to work. So this will be my test game for it. If you want to see where this goes and what else I do with it, then stick a like on this, or make a comment or something, all for the algorithm juice, you know what I mean. See you soon.